This is Frog Valley Farm, and I just want to do a video on part 2 of biological potting soils we use to start all seeds and how we start our seeds. And so yesterday I did a video on our biodynamic compost, which is what we always start our seeds in, and it works really good. It's got a lot of bugs in it, and everything seems to come up in it. So I also have all this Zebu manure in the field that dries and is like light as the air. And so I soaked it and overnight, and it crumbled right up, and it was kind of amazing. It has a very, very faint, clean potting soil smell, but very faint. And it looks really like it's gonna work. In fact, I'm positive it's gonna work. So these are the seeds I'm gonna plant right now. And I did a cacao video earlier on planting seeds, and I got the seeds in the winter, and I have a feeling when they were in Dallas or somewhere like that, the seeds got too cold, because for the first time ever, from one of my favorite seed stores, Montoso Gardens in Puerto Rico, I've been buying from for 9 years, the seeds didn't germinate. So not a big deal, because we have a lot of cacao and I knew I could get more seeds. So these are the Cacao Trinitorio from Montoso Gardens in Puerto Rico. And I also got in the mail yesterday some Garcinia Dulcis and Plinia inflata, the Giant Mulchi. I got 20 seeds of this, 10 seeds of this for my other favorite seed nursery, Fruit Lovers. I just love his seeds, and if you have a problem, all you have to do is email him and he takes care of it. So it's all about communication. I've never had a problem there, and his prices are very, very, very reasonable compared to everyone else's now. And I have my third favorite seed, new seed source, that I got all these great seeds. I got Brinfelsia grandiflora, dwarf, Urazun, winged beans, bottle gourd, Ashwaganda, variegated Katuk, Sesbania grandiflora white, and an edible flower seed that I mixed together in here. So these seeds right here also are some cherimoya seeds that I bought some cherimoyas from somebody selling them on TFF from California, and they really didn't have any flavor to them. I ended up giving them away, and I think they were picked too soon is what happened. So I know they weren't indicative of a true cherimoya fruit, but I saved the seeds of the one that they said was the best, which was the red tinged one, because I had one little tiny fruit of that and one other one. I don't expect any of these to produce fruit ever. I just wanted to soak them in some BD 500 rainwater, Biodynamic Prep 500 horn manure rainwater overnight. And then I'm gonna plant them in these pots all together. Just gonna take one of these or 2 of these, feel very fresh, and put them in the ground. I'm positive this is gonna grow. So then I take a Garcinia Dulcis and put in there, and a Plinia inflata and put in there. I take a small handful of these cherimoya seeds and plop in here, and then I try to add all the other stuff. I pre-mixed these, so I don't know I'm not gonna over use it. And I kind of don't worry about stuff coming up. It comes up, and we plant it real quick. And then I'd probably take some of these, looks like annual seeds, like a tall white marigold. I love marigolds, and some other stuff, loofah and toothache plant, celosia, anise, hyssop, some other thing, and plant them in there. So after they germinate, I guess I will see if this cow manure actually works, if stuff germinates. I know it will. I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna baby these, so I'm gonna lower them into the rain barrel bucket to start them off good, because I usually do that with my cacao seeds. So I want to plant. Our cacao are doing so well here that is that a brown recluse? That we don't even water them. This one gets water because it's near the house, but they do really well here. None of them were affected by the cold, and we had some seedling cacao die, but for the most part, the majority of them survived. So what happens when you plant seeds? You expect some of them to be sacrificed for the others to survive. It's just how it is. Well, I also wanted to mention sweet tart mango. You can pick them green, little tiny green, and when you wait for them to get wrinkly, they sweeten up really nice. Not as good as the full-size fruit, of course, but they're one of the few green fruits that you can pick tiny and they will be tasty and delicious. So I'm just enjoying my sweet tart mangoes, and I'm gonna finish planting my seeds in these pots. Have a good day. Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm.